Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody, let's get right into it. It's been a minute since your girl been on the live. So, first thing I want you to do, I want you to like and share this video, okay? And I'm waiting for a few viewers to come on in the room, and we're gonna get right to it because I got some information for you all, and I want to talk about it. Just like what the flyer said, let's talk about child support. Let's talk about it. I know that there is a lot of people that have been experiencing child support. I have experienced child support on both end of the spectrums. Um, so I want to talk about it. And one thing that me and my husband we like to do, we like to be problem solvers. So I hope by the end of this live video that I will be able to help some people out. Okay? So, yes, let's get right into it. Let's talk about child support. Go ahead and feel free to put your comments down so I can respond to them. So, I can respond to your comments. I do want to say thank you for coming in, like, and share this video. If you know anybody that is experiencing child support issues, that's going through it right now, has been through it in the past, come on in here and let's just talk about it for a few moments, if that's okay. If I could just steal your time just for a little minute, just for a little while. Um, let's get right into it. So, child support. I do understand. Hey, you all, a lot of people, a lot of families have been through child support. And I just want to say one thing that I believe that, for one, I'm going to talk about this two ways. And then I'm going to talk about what you need to make sure that you need to have. Okay. That goes for ladies and males, the men and the women. All right. So let's talk about, first of all, I want to talk to the ladies first thing off rip, because I am a female, I'm a mother, and I have experienced some things and I have went through some things. I have been through custody battle issues in the past. When me and my husband now we're not together, we went through custody battle issues, and when I tell you, you all, it was hard. So I can talk about both ends of it, to where there was once upon a time where I was getting child support, and there was once upon a time where I had to pay child support. The courts made me pay child support. So I just want to talk about these things for a moment, for a second, if that is okay with you all. Let's talk about ladies. Let's talk about the ladies. One thing I do want to address, this is just my personal experience of things that I have went through, and the light that God have given me, gave me and my husband during this whole process of going through child support when we were divorced, okay? When we were not together, when we were separated, all right? I know that there's a lot of ladies out there that's, receiving child support, and a lot of females hurry up and they run and they rush and they go down in order for you to get any type of benefits. The government wants you to pursue to press charges against your child father, right? Your baby daddy, your ex-husband, however it may be, regardless if they're in their lives or they are not. They want you. If you want that money, you're going to have to, turn them in. And so let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about, for the good fathers out there, that is, doing what they are supposed to be doing, right? They're going to work, they're paying, even not even say not those that's if you got a contract that's outside of child support, right? And that father is taking care of that child, I have a question mark. Why do you necessarily need to go and press charges against him to pay child support? I mean, like, really, let's really talk about that, because soon, and a little bit down the line, I'm going to talk about some of those hurdles that our men have to go through because of all of this. So, for one point of view that I want to talk about is ladies. let's just make sure when we are applying for child support, let's make sure we're doing it for the right things and make sure you got your documentation. So I'm going to talk about both ends of the spectrum because guess what? People can change up and they can switch up at any moment and they can tell lies and they can, tell the courts anything. So what you want to do, ladies, you want to make sure that you have your receipts. Okay. When you want to have your receipts, if the child father is buying your child anything and they're giving you money, you want to make sure you have receipts. Because guess what? Most men, they be like, oh well, all the women is doing is taking that money and spending it on their hair, spending it on whatever they need to spend it on, and not really spending it on the support of the children. Right? Is vacation is that do you really need to go on a vacation with that money? Are you just splurging it, going on shopping spree, taking care of your own personal things when you're supposed to be using that money to take care of your children, right? So a lot of ladies do this, and I'm so sorry, you all. I know that a lot of people, a lot of ladies might not like what I have to say, but I have to be honest and I have to tell the truth. We as a women, we need to do better in that, okay? And make sure that we're just handling our business and do good by the men. And I know that there are some men out there that have not stepped up to the plate. They're not supporting their children at all. And so I believe that part right there, that's when child support come into play. But at the same time, there is a twofold thing, right? So as a Black community, we have to look at this thing on a bigger picture, in a bigger way, right? So what happens, ladies, when when you split up with your husband, you split up with your baby daddy, and you guys are at ends and odds, and you're just not getting along, you need a mediator. You need a mediator. Yes, you do. You do need a mediator if you guys cannot communicate, and every time you just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and arguing all the time. That is not healthy for yourself, nor is it healthy for the kids. So you need a mediator in that, and I have a solution for that as well. I'm going to talk about that at the end, but let's get back to it. Let's talk about um, being able to make sure that you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's, making sure that you're documenting everything. Okay. If you are the one that is paying child support, make sure that you are documenting everything, that you have all of your receipts, because guess what? The next party will not be able to go. Once again, this is not any type of legal advice. This is experience that I have went through. Okay. And just common sense things, just common sense. Making sure that you're documenting everything, you're keeping your receipts, you're keeping the log. Another thing that probably could work out to your advantage is, hey, the conversations that you might have had with the other party. They're supposed to come pick the child up and they didn't, just write all of that stuff down. Document all of that, because that can be really good information in the future that you may have, right? You never know when the other party may want to go to the courts, might want to press charges against you. Maybe you might be going through a custody battle and you have to prove your case. You have to prove that your child is worthy to stay with you, or maybe you're trying to get more visitation rights, right? So you need to make sure that you are documenting everything, conversations, how did the things go, make sure you're writing all of that down from the date. If I called this person on this day, I didn't get no answer. They said it was going to show up on this day and they didn't. Document all of that and always make sure that you have a witness with that as well. And also, let's talk about what happens when you do break up, right? And ladies, when you are mad and you are upset, we are upset at these men, right? Because of maybe you was in a relationship and it's just not going how you want it to go. And they just showing themselves and you're just not getting together anymore. And so you go through your own ways. And then I believe sometimes us as women, we let our emotions get in the way. And one thing I do want to say, never stop your kids from seeing their father. That's one thing that I never did. Like, I never did that. Even when I was going through, like, I never stopped my son for seeing his father. I always encouraged him, like, you need to go with your daddy. That's your daddy. Look, I need a break. Okay. You need to go with your daddy. You understand what I'm talking about? I know there's a lot of ladies out there, but do not use your children as bait. Do not use, your children to get back at the other person. Like the children have nothing to do with it. They already, you might see some behaviors that might come from your children because of the different environments that they have to go through back and forth, back and forth. So I'm just saying, I did go to school for preschool. I'm a retired preschool teacher. So those who have little ones and you're wondering why your children are acting out, that's just another spectrum, right? Because they really don't know what's going on and they want attention. So give them the attention that they need. And I just want to say, just make sure that you are paying attention to your children during this time, that you're going through a custody battle. And if they're old enough, talk to them to let them know, that nothing was their fault. That mama love you, daddy love you, we both love you the same. If they old enough to understand, just be clear to them and just tell them the truth right now. Mommy, daddy, we can't stay in the same house right now, and don't give mixed signals and mess with their mind, right? And so moving forward, let's talk about, ladies, let's talk about once you do decide that you're going to go through child support and you're going to you have to go to child support, get your money, right? So what happens then? What happens to your child's father? What happens if, I'm just asking these questions because I know there's a lot of men out there that have, experience and went through a lot dealing with child support, right? And let me give y'all another tip. Did y'all know that child support go on your credit report? Men, did you all know that? It goes on your credit report if you do not make no statements. So, ladies, just keep that in mind, right? You want your child's father to be an access to you, right? So, and another thing, in the state of Tennessee, if you are not paying your child support and the police pull you over, guess what? You can go to jail. They will put a warrant out for your arrest. So, ladies, what happens then when you go down there and you turn your child's father in? Your children not gonna be able to see their father. Why? Because guess what? Let's just say happen, they're out and about and they don't know that they have a warrant. Maybe they do know. Maybe they may not know the rules and regulations of that city or whatnot have you, and they go out of town or whatever, or whatnot, and there's a warrant out for their arrest. There's a warrant out for the arrest because they don't know that they have been press charges with child support, right? Maybe they do know that, right? And maybe they are working there or whatever the case may be, right? Maybe they might have, missed a couple payments, because it's hard times for everybody, right? I mean, I'm just saying, a lot of people are going through a lot of different things. A lot of people are, coming off of their jobs, they starting their businesses, and different businesses are going a little slow. They're not making the money that they thought that they would, and so whatnot have you. Some people get impatient. Some women get impatient with the men while they're out there working and trying to make ends meet. But what happened when all that comes down at a boiling point, and then guess what? It's gonna catch on fire. It's just gonna go boom. And when it goes boom, that's what happens when your kid's father ends up in jail. They're no more available to support you. Like they're not gonna be able to pay child support. So that's just something to think about, ladies, before you go down there and you pursue child support. Like I say, I was on both ends of the spectrum. On both ends. I received child support at one period of time, and then I had to pay child support at one period of time. So ladies, do not think because your child, you are the mother and your child, you guys are splitting custody, and whoever, I'm going to tell you this, whoever the child is with the most, that's the person that is going to receive child support. If your child is not with you most of the time, you're going to be paying. And so I went through that. I had to pay child support. And I was just like, what in the world? Like this, I'm the mama. But when I have you, I did what I had to do and I did extra, right? And so Another thing I do want to talk about is leading up to that, as far as child support. Ladies, if you're talking about moving out of town and you want to go and you want to pursue different things, make sure you're doing it the right way. Make sure you're doing it the legal way. Just don't pack up your stuff and say, "Oh, this is my child, and we moving out of town." So what you do is you put that man in a place to where, now that their guards up, now they're like, I might not never ever see my child again. And so then you're going to cause more conflict, more issues. So you want to make sure that you go through the courts and do things the proper way. If you two cannot come together and compromise, if you cannot talk to your child's father or your child's mother, and there's just no way that you guys can communicate without having an argument, then I want to say you need a mediator. You need somebody that don't know both parties. And where am I getting to? Where am I getting to with this, you all? You need an attorney. And I understand in this day and this time, guess what? A lot of people say, you know what? I ain't got time. I'm gonna do this myself, y'all. I went through that. I did that. I did that. I did that. I did that when I was going through. And I didn't know what I was doing. I was representing myself, and a lot of things backfired. But I just thank God on today, me and my husband, we are together and God is good. God brought us back together. Okay. So what I want to talk about is a lot of men is going having issues with child support. And I do want to talk about that, whether if you're a man or a woman, you have a child support issue. So I just wanted to bring a little light to that. And if you are having those issues as far as child support and you don't have nobody to talk to and you have questions, guess what? Y'all, I told y'all, we like to help solve problems. I got you. I got some information for you all on today. I got some information for you all. And so guess what? A lot of people do know that me and my husband do have a business where we do help assist families and businesses. Families and business. But today, right now, what I'm talking about is those that are experiencing child support issue or custody battle issues, and how can you get support and how can you get help. So let's go right into this. There's an app that you need to have on your phone, and it's called Legal Shield. This is a legal, I would say, you could say maybe like legal insurance. I would like to call that, right? Just like life insurance. You pay your life insurance bill every month. Just in case something happens, guess what? The money is there. So with legal insurance, you do have a monthly subscription that you do have to pay for. It covers you and your family. Okay. Whoever's in your family and your kids. All right. Everybody that's in your family. And if you having these custody battle issues, or maybe you're not married and you just got a baby daddy and you having issues and he want to take you to court and you can afford, hundreds, thousands of dollars to talk to an attorney. You don't want to pay $500 or $600 to talk to an attorney to get some insight on the moves that you need to make or decisions that you need to make as a person, as a mother, as a father, however you may call it. You just want some insight. You want to make sure that you're doing things the right way, right? So you need an attorney for all of that. And I'm not talking about your mother and your father and different ones that been through different things. I'm not an attorney. I can give you some godly wisdom, godly advice, but I'm gonna say, you know what? Don't take my advice. Get in contact with an attorney. And so this is why I'm here for you all, to be able to access to get you to a law firm for a low cost. All right. So let's get right to it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you all into our website so that you can see for yourselves. Okay. So that you can see for yourself that I am not making anything up. The services that will be available for you and for your family. And men, if you are going through child support issues, not only that, guess what? They will send the letters to the credit bureaus. Okay, if you made a payment and and it's still on there, guess what? The law firm, they will send a letter out to the credit bureaus, okay? You just gotta have all your information down, and they will send letters out to wherever county you are at, and you're making payments on, and you still see that child support on there, because guess what? That can help stop you from getting, some places a job, right? Some places, if that's helping you making your credit score go down because you have not made your payment and you've been skimming, it's been on there for years, guess what? It could stop you from getting a car, and it could stop you from providing your family with a home. So those are two things, men, that you need to be aware of, that it is on your credit report. And how do I get that off? I'm glad you asked. We can help you with that as well, okay? But right now, I'm talking about the Legal Shield plan, the family plan, the attorneys. They can assist you. They can help you with that. But on a side note, hello, hey, I do have letters that I can send to the credit bureaus and help dispute the issue for you with your child support. Okay, so that's just another advertisement. That's just a little side note. So let's get back right into Legal Shield, and I want to get ready and take you all to our website where you can go to and where you can go. So let's go right to that. All right. So right here, you just see, here is our website. Legal matters can be costly, right? Yes. We've leveled up and playing field. Okay. We'll level up the playing field. So as you see right here, the family legal plan is $29.95. All you got to do is you go in there and you click get the app. All right. There's the cart. You put it in there. All right. So let's talk about, here it goes. Here's how it works. Affordable legal help for all. All right. You see this family, they look happy. They looking happy because, they got the legal plan. They ain't got to worry about no issues. Somebody try to come after them, they ain't got nothing to worry about. All right. Not only that, will preparations. Your attorney will help you with the will preparation. You get all of this. Look at this, you all. You get all of this in your family plan advice, okay? Unlimited from the law firm on personal legal matters such as neighbor disputes or landlord disputes. Hello, everybody. I know that I'm supposed to be on here talking about child support, but I'm just telling you all some of what is available for you all. A lot of people just call me and say, hey, I need this and I need that. Hello, here you go. Ask the attorney. I am not the attorney. I cannot help you with your legal issues. The best advice that I'm going to tell you is say, sister, honey child, brother, this is what you need to do. You need to go ahead and get this plan. Spend $29.95 for your family and get the legal plan. And guess what? You can call the attorney and ask them all the questions you want. Okay? Whatever you want to ask them, you can ask them unlimited as long as they're open. I believe they're closed at like 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock. It depends on what senior state that you are in. All right. Not only that, guess what else, you ladies and gentlemen? They send out letters and they do phone calls on your behalf. Your lawyer can send a letter or make a phone call on your behalf to help resolve personal legal matters. Okay. So why are you fighting? That's my question. Why are you going back and forth with people? Let the attorneys do it. Waste your breath if you're paying for this membership. And guess what? Maybe if you're tired of going back and forth with people, and you call them, maybe they owe you some money or anything, and you're just tired of dealing with it. Stop. And let the attorneys do it, okay? They will review documentations. Your attorney will review an unlimited number of personal legal documents up to 15 pages each. They must be named as a contracted party on personal legal documents to be reviewed. So when you upload the documentation, you're going to put your name and your phone number on these documentation so they can get back in contact with you, okay? Not only that, estate planning, all right, preparation for a standard will. There's so many people out there that don't have a will. Fathers, if you got a business, if you're a father, you need to make sure you got a will done. You understand what I'm talking about? Make sure things are together. Write your last love letter to your family by making sure that that will is done. Not only fathers, everybody, mothers and fathers. Okay, you got kids, make sure you got that will done so it can give them some help and advice or what you want done. All right, and they don't have to do it. They don't have to be stress their mind and stress their hearts and making sure things are done and people fighting and going through bigger and better and just all these issues that comes with death. Right, handle your business. Right, the attorneys will help you with that. All right, let's talk about speeding tickets. So just like I talk about with the fathers, okay? So ladies, when you pressing charges against child support and maybe they trying to get the work and then they get a speeding ticket or, then that's when they find out, the fathers, that's when they find out that there's a warrant from their arrest because they missed the child support. All right? Guess what? Guys, if you're out there and you're driving, not only just guys, women and men, it goes for anybody. If you out there driving and you speeding, let's say you just trying to get the work or whatnot happening, and you just happily just get caught by the police officer, guess what you are? You receive assistance from your provider law firm, okay? A non-criminal moving traffic matters when driving with a license and a proper registration. So this just because you out there driving and you don't have no insurance and you ain't got your license, it's going to be hard to try to get somebody to represent you. But if you're out there and you're legal and you have the proper driver's license and you have the proper registration and insurance and they give you a ticket and you did not do anything wrong, guess what? The attorneys can help assist you in going to court so that you do not have to pay that ticket. And also what they will do, they will help you to where that your points do not go up on your driver's license. Because once your points go up on your driver's license, what happens, right? That's more money going out of your home because you have this ticket and you got caught. And when it's time to get car insurance, you're going to get a high rate. So it's very important that you have this app, you all. Not only that, let's talk about 24/7 emergency access. No matter what the situation is, you can, if it's an emergency, if it's after hours, if you feel threatened in any kind of way, if there's a police officer at the door, if a police officer pull you up, that is an emergency. If you feel threatened, it is an emergency. If somebody's at your door trying to take your kids, it is an emergency. You need to get the attorneys on the phone ASAP. Right from your phone. You need to do that because you need a mediator. All right. That will help save lives. Okay. Fathers, make sure you have that app. Get the app. Get the app today. $29.95. You cannot beat it. All right. And so not only that, you get member perks. So you get an additional 25% off additional legal services, receive a discount off your provider law firm's hourly rate. So what happens if you have to go to court? You will get a 25% discount off of the top price. All right. So it's so simple. It's so easy. It's so simple, so easy. What can you save money on? You can save money on entertainment a much. That's how much you can save with different perks. What about dining out, different restaurants or whatnot have you? Apparel. You can save money with these member perks. Okay. So just some of the brands, just like I say, save up to 50% off of on the brands like HP. Maybe you got a computer, maybe Costco. Okay, so my entrepreneurs, You should have this app and you should be using your discounts, right? When you use your discounts, I'm going to tell you, matter of fact, I'm going to tell you right now how you can get this plan for free right now, right? So let me break it down to you. Let me go back. Let me break it down to you really quick. Real quick, everybody. So how you going to get this plan for free is you're going to make sure that you're using your member perks every day. Not even it's every day, because a lot of people are already shopping online, right? And a lot of people, some people just like doing Instacart and Uber and deliveries and all these different things at Costco's, whatever. So guess what? You can use your discount, but make sure that you're going inside of your app. All right. And using your discount, using your member perks, once you become a member, using your member perks. And I'm telling you all, you can save so much money. And when you save that money, guess what? $20 adds up. Even if it's $3, even if it's $5. And if you're constantly using your member perks all month long, when it's time for you to pay your bill, guess what? You would have already saved that money. That money's already in your account. That's how you get it for free. Utilize the memberships. Utilize the member perks. I mean, you are. It's important. So if you already a member of Legal Shield and you have not been using the perks, something wrong. You can save money. Like, I am like the number one fan of wanting to save money. I know everybody want to save money. I know everybody's trying to watch their money and watch their budget. Why not use the perks? Why not do it? So let me get back to this. Let me get back to our website. All right. So you save up to 50%. All right. Feature plans. So just like what I just talked about, these are some of what's available, what you can get assistance with: criminal defense and death-related traffic accidents. Okay, so if you're in a car accident, let's click it. So there you go. You can get advice. All right. What about, let's see, driver license assistance? A lot of people ask about that. Your lawyer will provide 2.5 hours of assistance help with driver license reinstatement. In New York, this benefit requires a flat fee payment for services. So you can get access and get help on getting your driver's license reinstated, people. All right. Maybe you need a power of attorney. Maybe you need access with that. It's there. Okay. Maybe property damage collection. All right. Legal help for collecting property damage claims for $5,000 or less for damage as a result of driving, riding in, or being stuck by any motor vehicle. 2.5 hours of assistance per accident. All right. So guess what? You could get help. Residential loan document assistance. Oh my goodness. Your provider law firm will prepare or review require mortgage documents for the purchase of your primary residence. Okay. All right. So maybe let's talk about if you need help with your mortgage, or maybe you're about to buy a new house and you need help with those contracts. They're going to help you with that. Trial defense, you're going to get trial defense. All right. Just like we talked about this. Divorce. All right. So one thing I do want to say, thus says that your lawyer will provide assistance for unconstituted divorce when both parties agree in writing and net mutual access of the marriage are under $500K. Available for 90 consecutive days from the effective date of your plan. So basically what is happening here, really, in order for an attorney to really represent you, you have to have the plan for 90 days. Okay. So I do want to make that clear. So if you're going through a situation right now, I want to say the best thing you need to do is get in contact with the attorney and see what they can help assist you with right now. But other plans on the plan, you need to have the plan for 90 days. Okay. Maybe you want to change your name. They can help you with that. Maybe you're going through a separation. You're married and you separated and you don't want to divorce. You just want to be separated. They can help you with that. All right. And so let's talk about these other supplements that is available on the legal plan. Gun owner supplement is $14.95 a month. For those of you that have guns, you want to make sure that you have insurance, legal insurance on your guns, because you never know, any type of situation can happen. Anything can happen. You want to make sure that you have legal insurance on that. If somebody said that you did something and you didn't, or issues related using or carry a firearm, they will help you and assist you in that. Okay. So boom, if you got a gun, hello, $14.95. All right. Trial defense. Another one. These are extra. $14.95 a month. Let's talk about home-based business supplement plans really quick, you all. So if you are an entrepreneur, and we all don't know that most entrepreneurs, even if you do DoorDash and you do Uber and you do Grubhub and you drive for the Lime, you pick up the scooters, you're making your schedule out at home. You're a home-based business. You're working from home. You need a plan. So you get the family plan, which is $29.95, and you get the home-based business plan. So what happens if you have a home-based business and you cooking things from your house and somebody try to sue you, not you personally, but your business, you'll be able to get access to a law firm. I'm telling you all, it works and it helps. Me and my husband, we have it for our business. We have multiple businesses. Okay. I am not ashamed to say in this time and in this hour, you have to have more than one stream of income. Okay. You need to have that more than one stream of income. So home-based business owners, make sure, I'm telling you all, I'm giving you all these jewels right here. $14.95 a month. All right. On top of your $29.95 a month. Me and my husband, we pay $44, $44.95 a month, which covers our legal plan and our home-based business plan. All right. And so, just like I talk about, yes, I do. We have a rideshare business. I do Lyft. We do Uber and other different platforms off of the apps. Guess what? There's a rideshare. If you do Uber and Lyft, you need this on your phone. People, ladies and gentlemen, you need it. Fathers, you need it. Mothers, you need this app on your phone. Because a representative by a provider attorney, if you are named as a defendant in a covered civil suit 2.5 attorney consultation and research regarding accidents, okay, provide a representation in court for a moving violation, all right, or accident. So let's just say you at work, you driving your Lyft car or your car, or you're driving an Uber and you get into an accident. Guess what? You need a plan to protect you, because I'm going to hear you. I'm going to tell you straight up, Lyft and Uber, they not going to do anything about you. They say they do, but really, do they really do? So you need your own representation, because their job is to look out for them. All right. So those are other plans that we do have. We do have the Business Plus supplement plan. If you have a business, business that's not running from your home, and you have a mortar building, it's $14.95, and we do have other plans for that the law firm will help you with your business. All this is in our website. All this is in our website. Okay. All this is in our website. So memberships, this is how it works. Let's see how it works. All right. This is how it works. So the first thing, how it's working, what you need to do, how you're going to get this plan. Of course, you're going to come to me. You can go right here to our website. All right. As you see it at the top right here, Arondre Kempham dot wearelegalshield.com. All right. Get in contact with us. Go ahead and get your plan. Once you get your plan, you're going to download the app and you will be able to have access to an attorney. Okay. That's it. It's so simple, you all. It's so easy. It's so simple. It's so simple. I hope that I said something to shed some light on some people out there that's going through these custody battle issues, going through child support issues. I am just here to help. I am here to be a problem solver. Okay. I don't want to help solve problems. I don't want to stir up any problems. Ladies and men out there, I want to help solve the problem. So guess what? If you have a problem and you don't know how to figure it out, my answer is to make sure you get that and get you an attorney, and they can help you. They can answer all the questions. It doesn't matter. Whatever type of question it is, they can answer it. Okay, that is my time. I'm going to be back again soon. Y'all let me know of any issues that you all are that you want me to talk about, or that you want me to talk about, that you want me to bring comfort to, what the other services that we do have available. You can get in contact with me and I can do a more in-depth video on everything that we do have to offer. And maybe you might be interested how you can make money in this. I can go through that too. All right. So that is my time. You all be blessed. Thank you for tuning in. I do want to say like and share this video. Like and share this video. If you know somebody, like I said, is going through child support issues and they just tired. And they just tired. And they tired of fighting. Understand what I'm saying. I'm going to look y'all dead in your eye. You can look me dead in my eye. Stop fighting. Let the attorneys fight for you. Okay. It's that easy. Let the attorneys fight for you. Stop fighting. Stop going back and forth, back and forth. It's not healthy for nobody. But document everything, put it down, and let the attorneys do the fighting. Okay? All right. That is my time. You all be blessed and stay tuned to more information coming up.